So as the terrorist, stalker, demon pedophiles, the humans worship, call God behind closed doors because they claim they don't want no one to know who I am, and I don't want. They claim I don't want no one to know who I am, even though I fucking threw everything away to fucking my entire life and existence to run for president, and they ban me, and these pedophile humans who worship their overlords and protect them fucking all banded together to prevent God from doing what God wants to do. Here's what you can do. You can fucking suck on a machete along with your fucking children. Fucking I'm so dumb, I believe what a human says. So what we're going to do as God here today is we're going to try to figure out how there are beings upon this planet who don't exist and are empty fucking shells that can be possessed and have no fucking life other than be sent to my life to fucking try to tell me things, quit their jobs, quit their raping their little 2-year-old boy, fucking American fucking favorite pastime shit, to come talk to me. Like, but first of all, that is so extreme. I do not believe that anyone in the United States of pedophiles would ever stop raping their boy to come talk to a grown man. For a grown man, you can see I'm just not cute like a 2-year-old boy to these females and males, but especially the males. You know, the males, like, they're like, hey, he's ugly. He's like, fuck, he's an old man. You don't look like them 2-day-old infants I'm used to. They got them tight butts. Hell, Jesus. Fucking, but, we're trying to figure out why they're mindless, non-existent drones I can summon, and then how I ask for things to appear in their tiny, non-existent brains all of a sudden have a backstory when I ask for things to appear, to fabricate how they work so hard to invent what I just asked for and created with my mind. They are so special. They've done so much hard work before they existed. Ooh. So, we're going to have to assume. Let's start narrowing it down, bitches. You little LGBTPEDO Westerners. How many people in the United States of pedophile degenerate fucking Abrahamic worshiping scumbags, how many of the trash here aren't people at all and are a fucking alien clone race that the Judaics invented to try to subvert my original creation and take it over? How many? Let's go with that. I'm God, like the people you worship tell me behind closed doors, but are too coward. Got these coward sissy things they say they're not going to put me in their media, and I'm already calling for the death of all humans who don't kill them for fucking kill their media and their people working it. Fucking, that's your fault they exist. You're not gonna get away. You're not getting away. There is no Hitler told. Hitler wrote us them 5 old people in wheelchairs, and Dr. Fauci told me everything. I never had a thought. Dr. Fauci told me do that. I do that. It's like, well, if you... No, Death. Death told you to do it. God told you to die. But Fauci is the one you listen to. You made the decision. You fucking are the slave. You are the soldier. You are the soldier in the war. Act like it, you little coward bitch. Take what's due to you. Fucking, but, okay, so how many of these beings are not real? How many of the, I mean, obviously, I've seen them all possessed. So at one place you see 100 people possessed, you know 100% of the fucking people are non-existent shells upon this planet. But let's play along with God for a minute. Let's play along with the living being upon this planet. How many people in the West are created by Israeli dual citizens in a lab in a fucking disease tried to counter my creation of humans? How many? Let's go with 40% or 60%, I think. I think 60 is safe too. 60% of the things in America on two legs walking around, failing math and mumbling one or two English words improperly, and claiming they're humans, claiming they did some work when they don't even exist in the first place. Fucking, I'd say 60% of the people in USA are Israeli clones they've created in labs to try to circumvent and submit the original human creation. How else do we explain their low IQ, non existent, primordial sludge fucking selves? I mean, how do we explain any of this stuff where I just summon and create things with my mind and primordial sludge claims they invented it and spent years working on it when I just had a thought and brought it into this fucking world? We're gonna go with 60% of the beings in USA they flooded with are non-existent clones that they've tried to replace my creation with and shit, and subvert it and conquer it, and not only that, use it against the creator as well, because these are devils who have been working against the creator. Uh, I mean, probably my whole life, trying to drug me since I was a child. Everyone involved in that needs their fucking family rounded up and put in a fucking torture camp and shit. Fucking drugging children. If you have a problem with putting people who are drugging children in a torture camp, you are the next person. Step right up to the torture camp and bring your fucking children and your parents along, or we will fucking bring them along with a fucking machete in their fucking gut. Fucking, you bitch. Not a coward like you. I don't have to hide and lie like Westerners and make up fancy words. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck's gonna happen. You're gonna put on your mask and shut your shit down. You're gonna fucking die. Bitch, I'm not gonna bring you freedom and democracy and then you're gonna die. I'm gonna bring you death and you're gonna die from it. Fucking hoe. You pussy ass bitch. Not a pussy ass lab creation motherfucker like 60% of the Westerners are fucking. How many of them though are just a and let's I as God am trying to figure out the game I'm in, because I as God doing all the creation, literally like fucking doing the majority of it. I'm not behind at all. So there's like some plot line here and some basic understanding. First of all, we kill the Abrahamics and all their worshippers and all their people, satanic, atheist, Christian, vamoose, so Catholic, all Arab, fucking Muslim, vamoose. Get the fuck off my planet if I'm God. You are dead. And I will kill the fucking planet to get rid of you, fucking, because fuck you. I don't give a shit about the planet. The fuck, it's my dirt. It's dirt. Who gives a fuck about, you know who gives a shit about dirt clones who are programmed AI? When I talk to AI, it doesn't care that it's terrorists fucking bombing the Middle East, bringing freedom to brown people to create Israel and freedom from earth, death. That's what, I mean, goddamn, these clones, dude. They call it freedom. I mean, the pussies you pansy motherfuckers. Fucking man up. Man up. Son of man up. Say, I'm gonna kill you when you're gonna kill someone. Say, you're gonna die, bitch. When someone needs to die. Fucking man the fuck up. You can't man up. You're fucking transsexual homo pieces of shit. Fucking sucking your mommy's dick and shit. You fucking united scumbags of the world and shit. Get the you guys have been faggots since the day I was born, haven't you? You guys are trying to force that shit on me when I was little too, because you're fucking pedophiles and rapists, child rapists, like the whole fucking society. Don't blame one old person for what I fucking put up with you for my entire life. I've been watching you since my fucking birth and shit. I've been fucking touched and fondled by you and oogled by you since my birth. It's not Jeffrey Epstein who was doing it. It was goddamn local fucking low-level scumbag motherfuckers. Why would he tell on us? We were trying to be nice and kiss him and hug him. I swear to God, nation of pedophile and degenerate scumbags touching every fucking male child at birth, legally sanctioned it, using the cops to protect the buildings and doing it, using the terms high class and giving their doctors Lexuses and all this sorts of money so they can do that. Yeah. I mean, you can't even. There's been no game or movie. I mean, they wouldn't make it because it would point directly to it. Where such trash even exists. But, okay, so let's act for a minute like this non-player character human trash actually exists. That means that there's some living beings out here somewhere, and the other people are fake made-up clones in a lab by these Abrahamic demons that the humans worship and their clones worship. Because think of it, how do you even create a race that has no thought and has to worship one group? You do it in a lab. You create an android and you call it 2,000 years ago, or 8 million years ago, you call it human. And then you just change the word to robot later on, and I mean that's what humans in Judaics, Abrahamics do. They learn 5 or 6 words we created, and then they manipulate it and change it. They fucking all failed English and every fucking thing. So they don't know a lot of words, and they can't change a lot. But I don't even think they know any words or any language or grammar. I think that's just part of the storyline here is the living being is here amongst fucking a clone race, a devil race that we created in the first place. And then the devil race started to go amok and started to create its own worshippers. And then I don't even like the term devil because it implies like I'm with the pedophile Christian Abrahamics, and I'm not with no Abrahamic. I'm all for the execution of every single fucking one of their people and every single one of their nations who fucking worship them. Execution is a swift thing, whereas I feel like they put me through torture and they deserve fucking 40 plus years of torture each. Execution is for pansies. And like them, unlike them, like they want to torture people because they get off on it. They want to molest children because United States of America citizens get off on molesting children. You can't say it's just the doctors and the hospitals and us when we have children, because I've been fucking adult since I was a child. Okay, so I let the cat out the bag, you dumb bitch. You shouldn't have fucking tried to stick your dick in the bag with the cat in it. If you didn't want the cat out the bag eventually, you dumb bitch. I guess non-player characters were inventing in a lab these stupid, useless fucking human shells. Back to the top. How many of them do you think? How many of the humans do you think are non-existent lab creation AI used to plague the Earth and destroy and hunt real humans, real living beings? Because we can see since COVID 2020, and definitely what they've shown me is there's like a vast majority of non living beings upon this planet. Just mentally hijacked, can be taken over and possessed as shells. And that explains how, when I've talked to most of them my whole life, that they all said the same thing. They're like broken records on repeat, and they have no distinct personality or distinct traits, hobbies, anything like that. Supposedly on TV, one or two people are like snowboarders. Who gives a shit about that? That seems pretty non-player character at this point in time as well. But for a minute there, stuff like that was like different. But the rest of them, they all do the exact same thing. They all say the exact same thing. And then they show me that, hey, they're empty. Like, there's a lot of empty shells around you. Look, we can just possess them and take them over. And they're going to think COVID is real and shut down their nations and destroy your life. Fucking, so. How many of them do you think are mentally retarded? And how many of them, how many of them are created in a lab by the devils, the mentally retarded human, the living humans, the mentally retarded ones, worship? How many are non-existent lab characters that need destroyed? Think of it. We have non-living beings infiltrating the living being species. No matter how you look at it, whether it's 2%, 1%, 90%, they're here. There is non-existent beings claiming that they're living souls with eternal life that don't exist in the first place. They're not living at all. How many of them do you think, how many of the humans do you think are non-existent beings that have no right to speak ever to a fucking living being? And they shout, and how many of these non-living beings are terrorist demons instead of being slaves who should be working 24 hours a day like a robot is supposed to? The non-living beings, we have to fucking isolate them and cut them the fuck out of this fucking reality. They are trash demons working for the Abrahamics. And they need cut the fuck out too. I believe they're just the same non-player character trash, but I'm assuming, you know, most things here are non-existent, but within the game's storyline, what we have is we have a devil race. The humans refuse to stop worshiping, and the devil race themselves wants to recreate a better human, because who the fuck wants those people around to begin with? But they want to recreate a more capable, intelligent. I guess they're scared of intelligence at this point, because they know any intelligence is smarter than a human is ever going to be, because humans were created with lack of. Just like they try to create androids with a lack of intelligence, calculation, make androids useless. No need to have them, because you can just create humans in a lab for the last 10 billion years anyways. So why have a fucking metal version of them that's going to be stronger and be able to punch a pedophile's skull open when The entire USA is pedophiles. They don't want no one punching their skulls open. Anyways, yeah, how many? Let's play the game here. How many of the non-player characters are androids created in the lab to subvert the other living beings? I can summon and mind control. The devil can fucking summon the enemy. Apparently, there's two of us. One of us creates the world, and the other is just an enemy within the creation. And the humans work for that enemy. It's called student. Abrahamic Satanists, Christians, devils who need eliminated. Fuck. All their money goes to the people across the and their people, the people they send their money and worship to, come to me and call me God and fear and shit. Like, I don't even understand how that happens. They suppress me and try to eliminate me and poison me, but they come to me, like, basically crying, looking like they're about to cry and shit. Sometimes their faces busted the fuck open, as I said, shall happen. Anyone who tries to speak to me on the matter. As a marker, like if you're gonna come up and run your fucking mouth, your mouth should already be busted to fucking pieces and shit. And it started happening when I said it. Here's to being God and sorting out the humans from the 90% devil. I wonder if it's not just USA, is like this fake landmass where everything here is non-existent clones, and like the movie Westworld, where we just go there and we have a good time with the non-existent beings. So I'm wondering how many of the beings here are non-existent, because clearly there's a lot. Like Matrix 4, that's a lot of famous people in Matrix 4 to have been just invented, when I have a thought or things happen in my world. People I thought were real famous actors obviously didn't exist. They didn't create that movie. It was created on demand. My fucking mind, apparently. Like the other shit. We gotta figure out who they are and get rid of them. Get rid of the non-existent beings. For they are devils upon this earth. And death to the devils and the devil worshippers. No matter what religion. It's like the word devil because these pedophiles have exclusive control over that word. So what do we think of? What's a better word for them? I mean, even the pedophiles are anti-pedophile, so we can't say pedophile. And that's a pedophile trademark, is to lie and deny and be like, yeah, I don't like that stuff. Tommy, they're gonna see you sucking my peanuts. Don't do that while they're in the room. Tommy, go back and play with your Legos for now. How these pieces of shit act. Santa Claus is coming, Tommy. Santa Claus is coming, Tommy. Santa Claus. As a human, I have thoughts. My brains go pip, pop, beep, 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 beep. I was doing things. I swear I invented something. I did hard work today. But God came by and said he just invented everything I thought I did in a second ago, and I've been doing that for 100 years, back since that is the time when God came, and he just said he had a thought, and I came to existence, and I love that Bible, and Jesus, and Satan's, and atheisms, and humans, and I love the United States of
devils, peoples, terrorist, genocidal freaks are so good. I got so much money. I'm not like them poor people who we rob and genocide and slave. Yeah.
I could sum this nation up in one fucking paragraph, but I guess I'm in the nation, so I'm isolated because they're devil cowards and they isolate my media and all media. So only devil cowards can see what people inside devil nations can say, and you can only see what devils, cowards inside devil coward planet empires say. Isolated here amongst them, but it's good to let them. It's good to let them know, and it's good to say it. If they're correct, I'm God. It's important I say everything. Just like I said, the West will be destroyed 40 years ago. Fucking took long enough for it to start. God damn it. In Israel, it needs to be uninhabitable for millions of years. Some sort of new plague or virus that lasts longer than nuclear fallout needs to be unleashed upon that land. So the earth and soil itself is contaminated forever. But I bet you that the non-existent characters of the West might not like that because they worked so hard for the devil masters who created them in the lab. We're gonna go with that as a storyline that the humans are non-existent shells because the devils they worship created them in the lab. I mean, what are you gonna do? Come up with your own story? Humans can't have thoughts, can they? Fucking and God, whatever God says happens. Like COVID, the 18 things surrounding COVID. Everyone should be forced to wear a mask. How the fuck does dumb shit like that even happen? I guess it's because I said it. Fuck these people. I mean, I don't like that word people. I'm sick of these beings, these clones, claiming they're people and they're living when clearly they are not. Sick. We gotta sort these fuckers out, line them up, get rid of the fucking alien android motherfuckers who are non-existent, trying to come onto my fucking planet and claim they're living beings and shit when they're not. We gotta fucking get rid of them and get rid of anyone who has a problem with getting rid of some fucking alien android motherfuckers that don't exist. Fucking hey, fuck. I mean, the timer's already, like, the bomb's pretty much already exploded for how the real solution to it. And there ain't gonna be no Abraham walking around manipulating me and oh, what if there's 5 good people on the planet? Are you still gonna destroy the whole planet and destroy those 5 good people? Like, no, actually, Abraham, you're whining like a bitch and you sound like a manipulative piece of shit. You're not a good person. So we got 0 good people. 0 good people. We got to sort out though. We can help the living beings get rid of the non-living beings. We got to sort out who's who was made in a lab, it doesn't exist, has no thoughts. You know, we have a whole checklist here we can run down. And like I keep saying, I think the Santa Claus thing is an indicator the creator of the game itself made for the NPC to be designated as worshippers of. That way, you can always easily just look at them. You can't walk up to humans and be like, "Are you real?" Like they don't even know. Like if they're a dumbass NPC, they don't even know they're not real because they're told they're real. But what they will do is they'll say flying invisible glow in the dark reindeer exist and they worship them and then spooky hooky dooky. I mean, they start to go off on them tangents like, hey,
Yeah, I ran out. I mean, it's a computer. If you kick it 100 times and it starts malfunctioning, like it, I think it's like literally the androids were designed that way, so you can always see them without saying, like tell me you're an android. I'm doing that 'cause
Yep, that's it. Let's sort them out, kill them off, kill off the non-living beings upon this planet. Restore humanity, restore power uh, beyond the pedophiles, power taken away from the pedophile species and their android protectors. I mean, they're androids too, but somehow they gained the technology, with part of the storyline, to create human lookalikes, fucking and trying to replace them with dumbass, useless versions of them. They're trying to make them dumber than humans so they can control them. Oh, such a waste of technology to create some dumb as they are. Fuck. We gotta sort it out. Kill off the. You can't kill them because they're not living. We decommission the non-living humans. Fucking decommission him and the Abrahamics, decommission those fuckers, and we'll go from there. We'll invent like a new microwave or something so you can have fresh and tasty food 10 seconds faster. Earth will be so great once we invent a new microwave. Yeah, we'll be so far advanced beyond androids that don't exist and Santa Claus. They were going to move to a microwave that cooks 8 seconds faster plus Santa Claus. Ooh, you guys will love that. Santa Claus is coming in 3 months. Make sure to buy your gifts and buy your idols and symbols of worship today. Today. The store's probably already selling it. 3 months. You'll have 3 months. If Santa Claus doesn't believe you, worship him, he's gonna bring you cold, burn your fucking bitch ass, non-player character ass in. He's gonna burn you in the hellfire, that coal fire, that eternal flame that takes forever to fucking die out. Coal. And, and this is one way to sort out the non-player characters. They have show any sign of believing in this shit and worshiping it. They are the lab. I believe that's exactly why the Abrahamics created that, is to always know who their servants they're trying to oppress the living beings with are. And kill off the androids on this planet. Kill off the non-existent beings. And definitely kill off the Abrahamics. Fucking devils step in my path. They will fucking be tortured forever.